treat other people the way you want to be treated, and if they treat you the way, like, respectfully, like, you can disagree with fucking whatever you want. The minute you start getting stupid with me or stupid with somebody in my family or, like, we're friends, I'm stupid with you, then it becomes a different situation. And it just treat other people like you want to be treated, and the world will be a much better place. I know that sounds like fucking Mr.
Cliche, right?
Sesame Street shit, but that's...
we're gonna end on this note just to keep you guys in suspense, and then maybe we'll talk about it again some other time, sometime else. But I've asked this question, so I've polled people. I'm like, what do you think the most? I ask you, what do you think the most? If you had to describe the most feminine trait, what do you think it would be?
For who? Me? Like
no, not for you. Just in general, like the feminine trait. Like describe the most feminine trait, not for men or for women, just in general. What is the most the thing that epitomizes what femininity means? What, like, when you think about women and you think about them being feminine or them being females, what is the character trait that's like that's the defining factor for?
Fuck, I have no answer for that. That's hard.
I have one.
Go for it, because I feel like if I say that, there's any certain thing I feel like I'm going to insult somebody if I say.
It's empathy. Women are by far, that's their biggest characteristic.
I was going to say caregiving, but
yeah, it's empathy. It's 100% empathy, because they have the unnatural, or not unnatural, because they're able to carry a person inside them. They inherently know what it's like to put themselves in other people's shoes.
Yeah.
Right. And it goes into the caregiving, and I said, but like, you can't be a caregiver without empathy, right? What is the most? This is the one that's gonna fuck you up, and that's where we're gonna end. What is the most prominent masculine trait that you can think of?
What's the fuck? I can't think of the word right now. Not provider, I guess.
Nope.
What is?
I mean, I disagree. People will say that.
Yeah.
It's insecurity.
Yeah.
The biggest masculine trait is insecurity. And the reason why is because there hasn't been anything in history, because men like to talk about how men built empires and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Every single thing that happened in history either was because they were insecure and they were trying to get a girl, or they were trying to, or they were going at bat for their own insecurity. Like, think about it. There is nothing that has happened in history that where men haven't in some way, shape, or form been so insecure that they have to go out of their way to prove somebody wrong because of their insecurity, right?
Donald Trump.
People start wars because of insecurity and pride. You know what I'm saying? The biggest masculine trait ever that's ever existed is not being a provider. It's not physical strength. It's insecurity. That is the most prevalent, most constant masculine trait that has ever happened. And mind you, I'm not saying that it's inherently bad. We build empires, but we're still insecure as fuck. Whereas women are like, we know how you feel. And men are like, I think that guy can win you over. I think that, like, that's anything that men do. The reason why men get fast cars, maybe they like fast cars, but part of it is also like they want the bitch to think like, hey, he's in a fast car. Everything we do is based on our insecurity.
Let me just say this. Everything that men do is 100% not attractive to us. You guys do.
Oh, that went.
Damn, that went a different way. I thought you was going to invite me up. Yeah. I'm like, damn.
Everything that is done based off of men's insecurities is just for the male gaze. Because women...
It's kind of gay.
do not look at that stuff.
Real low talk is kind of gay.
Some women do look at that.
Some women, no, but I would argue that women want security. Women want security, so they're like, oh, if that guy has money, it's not the Bentley that I'm attracted to. It's the fact that if I get cozy up with him, I'm gonna be able to live the lifestyle that I want.
Yeah.
It's not the guy that's the problem, and that's why he's insecure.
That's coming from a girl who likes cars. Like, I like cars. Like, I'm a big car girl, but I don't care what car you're driving. The only thing that I know behind you driving a specific sports car is, well, that costs you a lot of money. How much insurance are you paying?
Yeah.
Can you support my lavish lifestyle with you? Sure. But, like, in terms of actually being, like, attracted to the things that men, like, outwardly put out there sometimes, no. And this is a consensus with a lot of women. Now, obviously, don't think that's the case.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever, Wendy. But like at the end of the day, like, yeah, it's the insecurity is a very big thing because a lot of men do tend to be very like because y'all are aware that most men have that mentality of like I could do that, I could do that. There is a lot of men out there that think there's a man sitting around the corner saying I could take that girl from that man.
Correct.
Yeah,
there are plenty of men that will look at a girl with another guy and be like, I can take her from him.
Yeah.
And it's because he says that to himself that he's insecure that it can happen to him. Because he's valuing the fact that he can take a girl from somebody based on the fact that like he looked at the guy. He didn't even look at the girl. He looked at the guy and he said, I've got better shoes than him. I've got better this than him. I've got better cars than him. She'll go with me in a heartbeat. And he knows that he doesn't have the most expensive shoes and the most expensive car and the most expensive place. So he knows that in some way, shape, or form, even if he steals that girl, there's a richer man, better looking guy with a better car, this and that can take his girl away. And that's where all the insecurity comes from. That's why he has to keep constantly get a better car, keep constantly having this and that. When in reality, if you were truly insecure, you'd be walking with your girl. And if some guy was like, hey, I'll give you $10,000, you come with me right now, you would just look at her and be like, damn, that's crazy. And if you really were secure, you would see that, you wouldn't get upset. You would just watch your girl say, are you fucking insane? Get the fuck out of my face. You think $10,000 is going to buy me? I'm already with who I want to be. And all you have to do is say, sorry, man. At least you get to save some $10,000. You know what I mean? But most guys are not like that. Most guys are like, no, let me get a fucking chain. Let me get my fade right. And let me get blah, 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 this and that. Like, but why? Because they want to be able to be the guy that James Bonds his way into a conversation and says, you should just come home with me tonight. And the girl, for some reason, finds all of that false bravado and says, yeah, I can do that. I've been waiting for you all my life. Like, men really be thinking like that. Yeah. And that's why it's so sad. And that's why the biggest thing is insecurity.
Yeah, that's me. We make sure. Or the other way they do that is they look at the guy and go right into the insecurity, and it's like, what the fuck is wrong with me that I can't get this a girl like that, and this guy can, and then it starts some other aggression shit towards the guy.
Yeah, and they're like, it's because he has money.
Focus on the fucking guy.
Oh, it's because he has money. Yeah, what if she just likes the dude? What if he's funny as shit? Or what if they have shared like bonding experience? What if they were together since they were in 5th grade because they knew each other that long? Like, bro, you don't know nobody. Like, can you fucking relax? And more importantly, like, just work on yourself, dog. Like,
and full disclosure, I've done that. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
This is advice.
I've done that.
This is advice for men. This is advice that red pillars would never give men. The best thing that you can do, find things that you like genuinely and stop giving a fuck what other people think about it. Invest in yourself for real, meaning like your health, your this and that, but don't scapegoat anybody else for it. If you work on your health because it makes you feel better, not because it's going to get you the bitches. If you want to, eat right because it makes you feel better, not because it's going to get you the most gains and then bitches are gonna like you. If you want a nice car, do it because you like cars and you like that car and it's a prize for you, not because you think that a girl is gonna watch you get out of that car and everything's gonna be magically all right. If you want financial freedom, do it because you genuinely want financial freedom and because you want to live the life that you want to live without anybody controlling what you do or say. Don't do it because you think that you're going to walk into some club one day, you're going to prove by throwing money that financial freedom is possible for you and that women will flock to you. Don't scapegoat other people in order for you to get what you want. Find what you really want.
Yeah.
And then explore those things independent of what anybody else thinks. And I promise you, if you get good enough at any of those things, or you can have genuine, interesting conversations about any of those things, more people will gravitate towards you and want to be around you. Not just women either, just men in general, friendships, people will be like, I want to be around that person because that person cultivates like growth and a good environment, and I learn from that person. Dude, that's the way that happens. If you have to scapegoat somebody else in order for you to feel better, then whoever gave you that advice is scamming you, is trying to get something out of you, especially if you paid $4.99 for it or $29.99 for it, or if you went to some class for it, or if you met up at a convention so this guy in a tight white tee can tell you like these are the 10 steps on how to become a pickup. Like, what the fuck, dude? If you have to pay for it, they scammed you. Like, you're being scammed.
The happiest you will ever be is when you're happiest with yourself, and then everything else will just fall into it. That's not always going to be the case. You're going to be happy with yourself, and your life still might be shit. But majority of the time, happier you are, like you were saying, it gravitates the good karma to you.
Yeah, man.
Normally, just don't be an asshole. Fucking just don't be an asshole.
We're gonna end on that note because we've got more stuff to do tonight. But thank you guys for watching.
Yes, thank you.
We're
very
back
much.
in the old set for a second. Thanks for coming, dude.
No, thanks for
all the
having
way
me,
from
man.
Toronto,
I'm trying to-
Canada, bro.
Don't-
We didn't know
Toronto.
Torontonians. What is it?
Torontonians.
Torontonians could talk
Toronto.
so much shit, bro.
We
It was
also
like,
don't say the T. We say Toronto with a no at the end.
Toronto,
So it's not Toronto. It's Toronto.
Toronto.
That's how you know if someone's actually a Torontonian. It's like, how do you say Toronto? Oh, I'm going to Toronto. I'm like, you're not from Toronto.
Damn, what's that other thing you guys say? You guys have hella slang.
Oh, the Jamaican Padawan stuff that Drake does.
Which one? What does he do? They got slang, right?
Scene.
See, no, there's another one. A, you guys say A a
Oh,
lot.
I'm pretty sure I said A.
A.
during this
And no, but there's
conversation.
another one. Crody.
Oh, no, that's more like urban slang.
Oh, it's like, but it's still Toronto.
So like I
though.
grew up like.
It's still Toronto, though,
It's
right?
still
Because we don't say
Toronto,
Crody here.
You don't say Crody here?
No, we don't say Crody here. Nobody in the States says Crody.
What is that?
It's like person, like bro.
Bro, yeah.
Yeah, like bro, like
It's
Crody.
I've never used it, but yeah.
You don't remember
use
in Euphoria? No, Euphoria in the Kendrick. You could say, dude, my family Crody, Crody. Like, he was making fun of Drake because people from Toronto say Crody.
it. See, I grew up in hockey culture. Canada. Hockey.
Damn.
So like we got a lot of sayings in hockey, like hockey slangs or chirp. Like chirp is one.
Chirp.
Chirp, like I'm making fun of you or I'm razzing you. Like chirp, like I'm chirping you.
I've only ever heard like the ones from how Maryland is like poser and like.
Like we don't say that. That's the thing. Like there's
But
a
she's
lot.
from Vancouver,
Like
though.
that's the one thing we need to get into is the Canadian shit that doesn't actually happen.
But she's from Vancouver though,
That
so that's
doesn't
like the
matter.
other side, right?
Yeah, it's the West Coast, but we don't know. I don't know anyone that's Canadian that says hoser. A, yes, 100% we say A, but we say it in like a sentence. Like it's like, aren't I right? Like at the end of a sentence, like we say, like that girl was fine, eh? Like
Yeah.
that girl was hot, right?
Yeah.
So that we say, 100%. I say that all the time. But like hoser and like a boot, I fucking don't say that shit. Even the whitest people I know don't fucking say that shit.
Zambonis. What's a Zamboni?
Zamboni is the thing that cleans the ice.
Oh, okay.
It makes it nice and smooth.
Man, we gotta get into that one next time.
I think that stuff is just because you guys live in a big city and don't have like colloquialisms like that. 'Cause,
What about like
No,
right above
like-
Minnesota? Because Minnesota, like they do
Minnesota,
talk like that.
They do talk like that.
So
yeah.
maybe just above them, they say about.
Like, I don't know, maybe.
Here in Houston, that's how it is. So like here in Houston, because we live in a city.
But our slang be different
in
though.
a suburb, we don't have like certain twang to our accents. But I mean, maybe you hear our accent, we don't hear.
No, we have a slang in Houston. We have
You have slang,
our
yeah.
everything goes sideways. Everything goes sideways. Sideways.
You notice it
everything
when you
goes
come
sideways.
when you come down here. You could, even if it's not like strong, you notice the change. Like how you like even you guys, the way you guys talk to each other. Like I could close my ears. I'm like that.
But we
person's from
have
the
like
South.
we have a Hispanic accent, like so we speak a little like Mexican slang and
Yeah.
like Mexican customs, but we also have Houston slangs and customs
So it's a
because
mix, yeah.
because Houstonians, especially if you grew up in like with hip hop big in Houston, Houston slang is like very 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 specific. H-Town, holla
Yeah.
down.
That's how we say it. That's how we say it. Like always swinging and banging.
Swinging and banging.
Like that. Like it's like that's like a very-
melodic.
I'da came through. I'da came through.
Tall wall.
Yeah. That's how they
Tall
talk.
wall, yeah.
We're very big on like conjunctions and shit. So
We'll be like, yo. Be like, yo.
Or you say it all the time. Bet.
Bet. Yeah. Bet.
we also say a lot of
Wouldn't
Wouldn't.
would not have.
Finna.
Wouldn't.
I'm finna do
Yeah.
it. I'm finna pull up.
A lot of that.
I'm finna ride through.
And I didn't realize that when I didn't realize I had a Hispanic accent. Apparently I do. It's very, very noticeable. But like, I didn't realize, don't mind my ignorance. But I was all like, not expecting you to have a Hispanic accent.
Me?
Yeah.
I have an Hispanic
I
accent.
feel like, because
Bro, that's the best day of my life right now.
I feel like you sound like a Hispanic, just not from America. Not maybe, I mean, not even not from America, just like from up north. Because like,
Really? That's awesome.
because it's south.
Yo, clip that, send it to me.
Because from the south, like all of us sound very similar to
So like, this is my own personal opinion, but a lot of the newer so the first generation of parents that came to Canada, at least from the people that I know, and this is my own knowledge, they're all very like, I'm keeping my accent. I don't need to learn English. Like, I know enough to listen and defend myself, but I don't like. They still have the accent. Like my aunts, my mom, my dad, been in the country for 40 plus years. They still have the accent. Like, they can't speak clean English. Yeah, but the next generation, like my cousins, all people my age and my family are younger. We don't even have that accent. Some of us can't even speak Spanish, right?
Like the Nosabo kids here.
No Sabo kids, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of No Sabo kids in Canada.
Don't judge me on
No,
No,
100.
I'm a firm advocate for the No Sabo population.
I'm a firm advocate for the No Sabo community. We need to be represented. Actually, we need to be part of the electorate. We need to have like representation. We need to be that's the new political party.
I'll tell you straight up,
the No
like,
Sabo party.
Traveling in the States and Canada more for my job. Like, I actually, the last 3 times I was in the States, in a southern state, North Carolina or Florida, and in here,
Hands down.
I really realized
the best one.
How ignorant I am to people that look like me knowing Spanish. I've gone up to people like at the trade shows and been like, habla español? And they're like, no. I'm like, maybe they do. They just don't. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? I'm like,
no, a lot of
whatever.
Chicanos don't. They don't know Spanish.
But there's been many times where I'm like, I'll start speaking Spanish, just assuming that they speak Spanish, and they're just staring at me like, no, man, I don't. I'm like, and that's something I had to get used to, so I stopped doing that because I'm like, last thing I want to do is piss somebody off, being like, because that's a real thing. The No Sabo kids, that's a real sort of. My brothers are No Sabo kids.
It is a bit of a sore spot for the
Yeah.
No Sabo kids. Like, the thing is, it's rooted in parents fearing that their kids won't fit in.
Or
Yeah.
want to assimilate, yeah.
Teach them how to speak Spanish. Our parents, on the other hand, were very big on, but you gotta talk in Spanish. You gotta be able to translate for me. So you better get on it. So like that's how we.
Yeah, we have to do a lot of translation.
Same, yeah.
And even our Spanish isn't like perfect.
No, but it's enough to translate.
Oh well, I mean, no.
You understand?
Nah, you speak fresa as fuck.
You do. You speak
But-
like my
but even-
sister.
but even
You speak
then,
like
that's
my
not
sister
perfect
really
either.
fast. Like, and I'm like, I don't know.
No, you speak fresa as fuck. So, I worked with a lot of Colombians, so sometimes I sound Colombian, but
That's the one thing that we do because we code switch a lot here in the United States. That I done picked up a lot of like accents.
I done.
I do too, though.
You see what I'm saying? That's where we're gonna finish it. Until next time, like always, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much, Alberto from
Follow
the
Con Calma Podcast at ConCalmaPodcast.com.
Yeah, do your plug, bro. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for all the love. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing. We got more stuff for you guys. We hope that you like. Until next time, peace. Canada, what's up?
H-Town,
Next time.
baby.